What's going on, people? It's your man the YB back once again. Big shout out to my doggy Trackman87 for coming through and boosting up Betfair's profit and loss for financial year 2025. Bosh, we got bumpers, folks. Right, the YB curse is real, man. I swear to you, man. The Cabal YB scam is fucking real. Look at this scam here. Tank Davis, a 100 to pay back £6 moody pounds. Oh man, I swear down. I shouldn't even touch this one. I thought, but listen, it's a free £6. Bosh. The fucking Cabal scam. You see you 5-foot midget from Baltimore, plumber. Useless. I'm sick of... I don't want to ever watch a light-skinned man again in this game, seriously. Oh, YB, what about Tank? Oh, YB, woo, Tank. Tank is useless, yeah? A proper jobber. That's what he is. A bum slayer. I've been saying that. Useless in there. Get him out of here. I never wanted... Oh, my hair was greasy. Only a light-skinned man, yeah, can go into a fight and complain about his hair being greasy, people. Yeah? And you bump my coins. Taking the piss right now. That's what you doing. You know what you're doing as well. Oh, man. Woo. Oh, man. Oh, I'm GD. I'm GD with it, y'all. Oh, I'm Baltimore, yeah. Corny ass Nick. In there just faffing around for the first 5 rounds. Like, choking in there. What's the point having pound for pound power, allegedly? That's what they say he got. I don't know anymore. What's the point having pound for pound power, yeah? And you're in there just shitting yourself. Someone explain that to me. Hands stuck on your head, get on him. There's no point having pound for pound power if you're not going to let it go. Tank's in there. It's almost like Tank thinks he's like Floyd Mayweather. You think, oh, I'm going to be all tricky with it, y'all. Oh, woo. I'm going to be super duper tricky with it. Get in there. Like Canelo. That's what you should be doing. Hands stuck here. We're going straight forward. How are you getting walked down by Lamont? Lamont's been clipped before by some Bummington. Yeah, fair play to him, Lamont. Lamont won this fight as well, by the way. Hate to break it to you. I'd love to come on here and show my book about how we got robbed. Lamont won this fight, for sure. There was a knockdown. You don't get timeouts to check the hair from your corny, light-skinned wig grease. That's what you don't get. Yeah? Let's have a look here. This cat's been dropped before. Some Bummington dropped him. Where is it? Where's the Bummington that dropped this guy? I'm sure I saw some Bummington dropped him. Down. Okay, McCrory, Garcia, Rosas, Tambando. Maybe it ain't been dropped, actually. I don't know what I was looking at then. Either way, he got punched up by some Jamal Herring. He's no good. Jamal Herring's no good. I think Shakur Sleepman's and knocked his head off, so he's no good. Yeah? Lamont went in there and did what he's supposed to do. Tank, the big bosh. He's standing there for 4 rounds, just doing nothing. His trainer's telling him after 9 rounds, oh, it's time to go now. Tank still. Listen, Lamont was doing well. Lamont was counter-punching the counter-puncher. That's what he was doing. He won this fight. Tank robbed him. And it's ironic that it looks to me like the turkey curse has hit this guy. Yeah, the YB... Oh, listen, there's 2 curses here. The turkey curse and the YB curse. Which is stronger? I tend to lean towards the YB curse. Only a Kabbalah scam could do this to man, right? Just stop playing now. Oh, YB, it's funny. It's not funny no more, seriously. The Kabbalah watching my book. That's the truth. That's what they're doing. We can all... There's no doubt about it now, right? There's no way that cat there was ever supposed to have a draw with this Bummington, man. Never supposed to happen. 40, what was it? How many was it to 1? 20 to 1. How does a 20 to 1 favourite go in there and stink the place out, man? It was a proper stinker. Proper stink. He looked like Terence Crawford versus Madrimov in there. At least Crawford got going in the last few rounds, though. This dude here just standing there, getting his head boxed off, and the corny commentators, they were saying, well, it depends what you like. Do you like Lamont's pressure, or do you prefer Tank's pot shotting? Pot shotting? Wait, and I gotta say this as well, way too much body work. Way too much pot shotting body work. To some extent, he looked like AJ in there. Yeah? Big back lead hooks, swinging a left uppercut in from the back. And he's caught straight in there. Your name ain't Caballero. That's what your name ain't. Yeah, Caballero's in there, touch. Putting 4 or 5 together, 5 or 6 together is one thing. When you're loading up with big singles and the other guy's clocked onto it, bosh. Lamont was pinging him with his right hand after it. Tank's got issues. We should have seen this coming, really. He's got issues. He don't even want to be in the fight game no more. He said, oh, I don't really like it no more. And it showed. He's in there chancing, essentially. Believing his hype. I can hit someone once anywhere. I can hit you to the body like Ryan Garcia anywhere. I can hit you to the head. I only got to hit you once and you're out. Oops. All that fugazi rubbish is no good. It's not. You can't build a career on hoping for one shot. Look at Wilder. And Tank's not like Wilder. He can box. Get in there. Walk onto him. Straight forward, in straight lines. All that Floyd Mayweather rubbish, man. You don't need to do that. Floyd needed to do that. His hands are soft, and he can't punch for toffee. You, hands stuck right here. It's not difficult, Pete. It really ain't hard to do when you got pound for pound power at that weight. You stick your hands right here, and you walk straight in. Fuck the rest of it. I don't want to hear about no more boxing rubbish. I really don't want to hear about it. Yeah? Start there. Start walking straight in with your hands stuck on your head. And if that fails, then maybe think about something else. Until you're doing that, I'm not interested to hear about nothing else. I don't want to see no head movement. I don't want to see no foot movement. I want to see you walking in and whacking something, right? Canelo style. That's what I want to see you doing, Tank. Not taking 4 rounds off, having a look. At least when Canelo doesn't start fast. Well, I'll tell you a lie, he does actually, but in that last fight when you fought Frank Martin, you was in there wearing his legs out. This fight, and it may be Tank, I'll do a separate video on this. Tank said that, oh yeah, I respect his power. So this is probably what happened in there. He actually, in Lamont, despite moving up a weight, he looked bigger than Tank. Tank's a little dude, man. 5 foot man looking ass. Yeah? I didn't listen to my own advice. Never trust a light skin. Never trust a light skin. Never trust a light skin, man. These cats they're unhinged. They're liable to just go AWOL at any given point in time. The genetic coding, the mixture of the coding, it's no good. It's not fit for purpose. How many times I've been telling you, man, that one? How many times I've been telling you, man, that one? Oops. I've been telling you that one there. Don't trust these, man. You can't trust them. They don't even know which one they are. Am I white? Am I black? They don't even know, man. Get him out of here. He's no good. Oh, well, we'll run it back. It's too late now, Tank, running it back. You could have told us that before the fight. Hey, guys, I'm pulling up. I'm going to do nothing in there. I'm going to get my head boxed off. I'm going to get walked down. And guess what? I wouldn't have bothered. You see this one here, people? You see this one here? This one here, yeah? The 1-0-0? We wouldn't have bothered, right? Hey, guys, I'm looking for a rematch with Lamont. So don't expect much from me. After the fact, now you talk about, oh, my hair, my hair, and we can run it back. Can we? Because guess what? This ain't running it back. The 1-0-0 ain't running it back. That's gone. Yeah? That's where that went. Long gone. Too late now. Con looking out, dude. Get him out of here, man. I should have known anyway, doing all this zest. Let me show you the zesty cat right now. Let me show you the zesty cat. This guy too zesty. Oh, AB. I should have known. I ain't gonna lie. It's one of them ones for me. Yeah? Gervonta Davis, zesty. Oh, what was I thinking, man? This cat. Look at this cat here, man. Look at this cat here. Look at this cat here. It's like a UFO, man. 4 foot tall, grey looking ass. Look at this guy here. Come on, people. This thing here, yeah. Slapping his ass and this guy here could never be a 20-1 favourite in nothing. Never mind fighting. Yeah, he might be a 20-1 favourite on the grinder power bottom scene, right? You'd put him up there, right? From this video, it's fair to conclude Tank Davis is probably in the top 5 pound for pound of grinder power bottoms, right? Power bottoms can't fight like that, man. They can't fight. He's no good. I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you. He's got a little piece of coin. His head's all over. Oh, I need counselling. Oh, that's what he was saying before this fight. Oh, I need counselling. Do you? I don't understand what these men are doing, man. You should be thriving. You get paid to knock someone's head in about you need counselling. That's all the counselling you need. Yeah? Oh, my mum wasn't there for me. Go knock dude head off. Right? Oh, my mum and my daddy, oh mess balls. My mum and my daddy, knock this guy's head off then. Let him feel the pain. About counsellor. What's some corny counsellor going to do for your ass? Yeah? Get him out of it. I don't want to see this guy no more. Seriously. He's finished. No doubt about it. He's proper finished. I've never seen someone as finished as this guy is. He stunk the place out. Seriously. In there, like, just scared to death. embarrassing, man. It really is embarrassing to watch. The new age boxing, I have to say this now, because Tank was one of the last hopes, right? Even though it was clear he was the bottom of bum slayer, he don't fight no one. Now we know why, because he's useless. Now we know why. Shakur would have, as much as I don't like Shakur would have boxed him up, right? Shakur would have boxed him up. That's what would have happened. He'd have got in there, shit himself, and got boxed up. Shakur would have stunk the place out, and Tank would have lost 10-2 against Shakur. That's fair to say now. That's fair to say. Yeah, if he can't hit you with one shot and you're scared to death, like Frank Martin or whoever else, you don't want to know. When it comes to actually having a scrap, and we should have known this from the Pitbull Cruz fight. The Pitbull Cruz fight, he turned into the second coming of Erislandy Lara, just running around the place. So how much of a tank are you? Tanks, listen, on top. We know this already. On top, bully fighters. The new age is full of them. Yeah? They can only bully people. They can only be on top. They can't take no licks and give some back. They have to be dominating you, or they can't do. They're completely useless, not fit for purpose. Yeah? And Tank showed it tonight. The big Tank who can't punch nothing. The big Tank who's running around the place, getting boxed up. I didn't see him do one round of pressure. Not one round out of 12 did he come in. His team were telling him, let's go now. It's time to go now. He's still faffing around, scared to death in there. And this is what happens when you cherry pick as well, by the way. You might as well have lost to Shakur. That's what you might as well have done. At least it's like, well, Shakur's a pound for pound talent. Now you lost to this dude who, he's good. From what we saw of Tank, he's good. We need to see the rematch as such to lock it in, but he's good. He's not Shakur though. He's not Shakur good. He hasn't got the he hasn't got the twitch of Shakur. And Shakur, well, listen, Lamont's alright. He's alright, but Tank stunk the place out. I can't sit here and blow Lamont off. Tank proper stunk the place out, man. Pot shotting, single shots, one shot, bosh, countered. Looking for the Hail Mary like AJ versus Dubois, looking to swing his backhand in from 10 miles out. It's like, come on, bro. Where was the consistency? I'm here. I'm coming forward. I'm wearing your legs out. I'm touching you with combinations. Where was that? Never did it. He was faffing around, going in circles, and his training team for the first 7 rounds was saying, yeah, don't just stand there. Don't just stand there. Move for what, man? Are you the Tank or not? What does a Tank need to move for? Yeah? Lamont Roach is infantry. You're the Tank. Infantry move for a Tank, right? A tank don't look at infantry and say, oh, let's move some more because there's a whole bag of manders standing in front of us. They go straight through them. Pisses me off, this new age game, seriously. No one can ever tell me. There's some corny cats here who say, oh, YB, you like sucking off the old school, but the new school is shit, people. Seriously, it proper sucks. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. Full of hype jobs, pumped up resumes, no squabbles having, no heart. My mum didn't love me. She didn't love me, so I'm gonna do nothing in a fight now. Get these guys out of here, seriously. This ain't boxing. Yeah? This ain't boxing. This is stinking the place out in. That's what it is from now on. I'm not calling these fights boxing no more. I'm calling them stinking the place out. That's what it is. Then he come to box. He didn't come to fight. He come to do anything. He come in there thinking he was a 21 favourite. That's how it looked to me. Oh, I'll just get to the end and, I've won. You lost. Lamont won this fight, that's for sure. And you got knocked down as well. And the diva mentality, these guys make some money and they pretend into divas. Guess what? Tank, throughout the fight, he was crying to the referee. He'd be trying to talk to the referee whilst he's fighting and get popped. Complaining about body shots. I don't understand it, people. The little bit of boxing I've done, if someone hits me a bit low, yeah, huck it, man. Unless your nuts are hanging off by a thread, who gives a right? Who cares? I don't care. I'm not going to let my opponent know that I care. Ref. He hit me. I've got this big nappy on anyway that the Muay Thai fighters don't have. He hit me an inch low and it hit my belly. Ouch. Pussy, get out of here, man, seriously. AB, you never been in there, listen. You pussy, how about that? I don't need to be in there to say you're pussy, crying to the referee and shit. Tank's pulling out and looking at the ref. It's like, what's going on here? My hair's greasy. Whose fault's that? Number one, cut it off. Yeah? Cut your greasy wig off if it's leaking into your eye. You can't tell me you've never trained before with a greasy wig. You were scared in there. Tank was scared in there. He's emotionally unstable, and unless a miracle happens, he's psychologically finished from what I saw in here. Yeah, if he can't, he'll have to fight. I'm not even sure. I think Inoue might box him up, to be honest, at this point. I'd have told you before that Tank would walk through Inoue. Inoue might box him up, because whatever you say about Inoue, he come to fight. He never, and yeah, the level of competition or whatever, but he actually comes to fight. He's been knocked down and gets back up and smokes dude. Tank shit himself. Tank would shit himself in front of Inoue. Seriously, he would. He'd be like, because he's going in there with guys coming up underweight who can't punch. Lamont can't punch on paper. Lamont can't punch. And that's why Tank picked him. Look, 40% KO ratio. So Tank picks these guys. Lamont was coming up from a weight division below. Can't punch for toffee. Tank likes that. In there with Inoue, he'd be like... he'd be proper choking in there with Inoue. Seriously. He'd proper choke himself to death in that fight. Just scared of all the hype because he's not emotionally on it. He lost his head. Anyway. Let's throw this thing here quickly for you, man. I've got some notes here. He was talking to the ref about body shots and getting caught in between. We've mentioned that already. He was running the whole way through as well. What is the point being a powerful puncher and all you're relying on? Way too much waiting and counter punching. Canelo does a bit of counter punching, but he mixes it in well. It's not all, I'm going to wait for a lucky shot. He'll pressure you and then whack you and then wait for you to do something and counter you back. And we know the Canelo thing isn't foolproof. Bivol showed that. That said, it's a damn good place to start. Where you don't start is blowing the first 4 rounds, just doing nothing. It's not even like you was pressuring him with your feet. And he was having to run around and he was getting tired. You were just wasting them rounds and giving him confidence. I don't know what these trainers are doing. The trainers are in there saying, yeah, move, don't get caught there. Don't get caught there. I've never heard nothing. I'm sorry. By the way, B, you don't know the game. His coaches don't know the game. His arse lost. And got knocked down talking about, my wig was greasy. Where they find these, seriously, where they find these guys at, man? Where they find these new age light skinned man? They're no good, seriously. There's not one now. Name me one who's legit. Name me one. Which one you got? What, Fraser Softbones Clark? No good. Ben Whittaker? No good. Rank Davis? No good. Who else we got? Conor Henn, you have to have the Moody X to feel confident. No good. Eubank. Fights pure bums his whole career. No good. Who we got? Fabio Wardley. Okay. We got the Moses Atama, man. Atama's come to save us, man. That's my core belief here. Moses Atama has come to... The prophet of the light skin. He's come to save us, man. He's come to save us, man. Seriously. He's come to save us, man. This can't... The Lord knows. This can't be what we got. He had to intervene at this point. I said, Barge, have this one. Because you, man, are sucking right now. Proper sucking eggs. I've never seen nothing like this situation. Never seen it. I've never seen... Fight after fight. The minute one of these light-skinned men get in the ring, they stink the place out. The minute they get in there. Seriously. This year has been woeful. For our breed, people. Woeful. It's an indictment on us, man. No good. Not fit for purpose. I've been saying that as well. Proper useless. I wrote here as well, low confidence. I wrote here, Tank had low confidence, and he was touching, after about 8 rounds, he was the one trying to engage. You know when you, in sparring, when you finish a round, you kind of touch your opponent's glove as a sign of respect. At the start of the fight, Tank's talking like he's going to do something. Around round 8, he starts touching Lamont. He's the one literally reaching out and trying to touch his glove for respect. Almost trying to, we've seen it with Caleb Plant and Canelo. Caleb Plant was trying to de-escalate the situation. Like, give him respect. Let me try and, do you know what I'm saying? Let me try and, we're friends, aren't we? Come on, Lamont. I know, we are friends. Don't knock me out, please. Get in there and fight and shake hands after. There's no glove tapping. It wasn't even a fight like that where it's going back and forth and it's life and death and you really do have respect. No, you were just scared to death. And you were trying to de-escalate and trying to be, let's be friends. We can be friends. Yeah, Boogaloo the bear sounding ass. That's what he was on. Scary. He's got no confidence. And he'll have even less confidence now. When he comes back into that rematch, you'll see him. His butt will be like this. Tight. His balloon knot will be like that. You won't be able to get a pin through his balloon knot. How scared he'll be in there. He felt something for whatever reason. He felt something. I'm not even sure he felt something. He was just shit himself. How about that? He's no good. Seriously. He's proper no... Oh, maybe you said that about everyone. Call me a liar. What part of that was good? He's no good. And it's not just one bad fight. He wasn't sick. He stunk the place out, and that's on him. Yeah? Oh, that's the other thing. Another note I've got here. Clinching. Tank is engaging the clinch. Like, clinging onto him. Not... Where has the lost art of inside fighting gone, people? Seriously. I'm not saying the old school man didn't clinch. They did. Where is the old school art of, okay, let's stand here now. A bit like Canelo and Golovkin too. That's more European inside fighting. But still, that would have done. What happened to standing there and saying, alright then, let's fight now. I don't need to clinch your ass. We'll stand right here and let's tuck in and exchange, see what's good. What happened to that? The minute these new age man got on the inside, they're clinging on to you for dear life. Yeah? To the Tank, clinging on. That's embarrassing. Seriously, I need to ban I've been saying that, I need to ban the clinch. The clinch is no good. Take that somewhere else. If you want to roll on the floor, go to a BJJ class, man. Don't bring that shit here, man. This is boxing. Throw your hands or move your head or move your feet. You ain't got to be clinging on to dude. Yeah? You stunk the place out, man. Proper stinker. Yeah, he's finished, basically. Last night I put here, finished fighter. He's finished. Unless he gets his head sorted out, which is unlikely. Look at AJ. Yeah, and he's lucky. He got robbed. Lamont Roach got robbed. Bearing in mind as well how I score fights, you know already. I score fights. If you're a big underdog and you do well, he won anyway. To be fair, regardless of that, he won anyway. He won 7-5 anyway. He won 8-4, whatever it was, with the knockdown anyway. But given how much of an underdog he was, there's no doubt about it. Even if he'd have got a draw in this fight, which he didn't. If Lamont had got a draw, he still would have won in my book. He never should have been drawing. He won this fight 8 rounds to 4, smoked his ass. Yeah, and had the big look at this guy. All you see Tank doing is backing up. All you see him doing is backing up. All you see him doing. Obviously, the PBC highlights have got all the Tank's best, greatest hits on there. He didn't have no activity. He wasn't throwing his hands. This really, when you think about it, yeah. These smaller men are supposed to have higher output because they've got more cardio. They're smaller. They're like them little wind-up dolls. You can just turn them up. These cats. How is Usyk throwing 100 shots around? And these cats, Tank was throwing like 20 punches around. Let me show you this now. Tank Davis versus Roach. Box. I'm pissed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pissed that if they were going to do a robbery, they might as well give Tank the win. Yeah, but you had to know. You best believe it. There was no other way to bump my coins. Fucking draw, man. That's unbelievable. At least rob him properly, man. You know what I mean? You know, man. Robbing him, but cucking me at the same time. That's a violation. That's crazy, man. How they can be doing it these times. They really ain't messing with my ass. Look at this here. Look. Look at this here. Look at this here. In round 1, Rank Davis landed 1 punch and threw 12. Stinker. In round 2, Davis threw 12 shots and landed 3. Stinker. In round 3, he threw 24. Woo! Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. You're 4 foot tall, man. How is Usyk? Bakoli's big ass. And Bakoli was in there with Anderson. He's throwing like... Let me show you this now. Martin Bakoli versus... Oh, this is the crap browser. Bakoli versus Anderson Compu box. Let's have a look at this one here. Because you might think I'm playing with your ass. Look at this one here. Martin Bakoli and Jared Anderson threw 42 punches in the first round as heavyweights. Yeah? Heavyweights. How are these little midget dudes throwing 12, and even Roach, 17, 16, 24. They never hit. Stinking the place out, man. Embarrassing for little dudes to be throwing such little shots. And then they get the applaud of, oh, why the heavyweights get tired. The heavyweights, to be fair, are throwing their fucking hands. That's what they're doing. To be fair to them. The fucking these little midgets doing? Doing nothing in there. Just faffing around and pissing me off. That's what they're doing. Stinking the place out. Both of them, to be honest. But I don't blame Roach. Roach was a massive underdog and he's got all the pressure on him of Tank knocking him out with 1 punch. I get that. I think Roach would come back more confident in the rematch, to be honest. Understandably, when you're going in there with a big hype job, it can get you a bit on edge. And even then, he in the end, Roach threw 400 punches and Davis threw 279. Mocked him. I don't even believe these punch stats. I think Roach was all over him. But look at here, look. Tank. The most punches Tank threw was how many shots? 20. He threw 42 in round 11. Still though. So in round 11, he just about matched Martin Bakoli's lowest output. Martin Bakoli threw 61 shots in round 3. Big old 285-pound Mandinga Nick. Yeah, and that's why Tank ends the fight and he's not even tired. He's just been faffing around. It's like, how pathetic is that? How can you blow your resume for what? He said, I want to be cautious in there because of what? If these heavyweights like Jared Anderson or Bakoli can throw them big ass hands 60 times, what are you scared of? A little 130-pound dude knocking your head off with one shot? It's unlikely, people. It's unlikely. Never mind the Tank who's supposed to have a good chops on him. What happened here was Tank got hit with a few counter punches and he's like, ow. Ow, coach. This guy hit me back. Ow. Ow, you hit me on my head, coach. Oh, I don't like this boxing game no more. He keeps hitting me. Ouch. That's what was the problem here. He got countered a few times and he didn't want to know any more about it. Because he's an on-top, bully, hype job. Is what he is. No more Tank. His name's Wank from now on. Wank Davis. Oh, how's Wank Davis doing? No good. He's useless. Proper useless. He ducked all the best competition his whole career. And he gets in there and stinks the place out as a 20-1 favourite and bumps my coins. Despicable. To God he'll answer for that. You best believe it. Get him out of here. Corny ass dude. Seriously. One of the corniest individuals. Given the amount of hype he had, we were sitting there saying he'd do this with Shakur. He'd do that. He'd do nothing unless he landed a lucky punch. I think Shakur will box him up. Seriously. On that performance. And to be honest, in the rematch, I'm not going to be shocked if Lamont wins. I think Lamont might have his number, to be honest. Because there was a few rounds, Tank did try and turn it up. Lamont wasn't bothered. Lamont was still coming forward all the time. How embarrassing. This guy's a hype job. And I mean, you look at his career, he fought a bunch of golden oldies, is who he fought. A bunch of weight-drained golden oldies. And or who were no good. People like... What's that cross-eyed dude's name? Rolly Bomero. Useless. Ryan Garcia was weight-drained. Coming in there... looking like he'd been in Ethiopia for camp or something. You see that one there? 100%. Anyway, it's finished, man. Let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, like with the bell, 100%. There's no doubt about this one. People stop it.